Well, it may be July, but fall sports are already upon us for many high school students. Athletic training supervisor Joe LaMere is here to talk this morning to talk about it and provide some tips. Good morning, Joe. Welcome to Daybreak.
Good morning.
Well, Joe, with fall sports like football, volleyball, and myriad of others coming up, what should athletes be doing to prepare themselves?
Well, it's kind of crazy that we're already there, but a big thing is preparation, making sure that they have all their paperwork in with their schools and their sports physicals, and then also to start to look at their equipment. Being in the summer, they grow and they forget that their stuff doesn't fit, so it's important to make sure that they have their equipment ready, and then to start a routine, such as getting some good sleep, making sure they're getting hydrated, and making sure they're eating the right things as they start to get ready with some conditioning.
And with that conditioning, I imagine you see some common injuries in the beginning of the year. What are the best ways that these kids can avoid those?
Well, first of all, is breaking in their equipment. So for their shoes, making sure that if they do get new spikes or new tennis shoes, that they actually get them broken in before they start training in them, because we'll start to see a lot of blisters. Making sure that they're doing their stretching so that we don't see any muscle pulls, hamstrings or quad pulls or and hip flexors. And then secondly, making sure that they don't go out too fast to start out, so we end up with some tendonitis.
With all the talk about head injuries and concussions in football, but head injuries happen in soccer, volleyball, etc., what's your best advice for athletes and parents?
To be aware of it. Most of the time we see a lot in football, but it can happen in other sports. It can happen any time. So it's real important to make sure that you're well versed in the symptoms of a headache, confusion, problems with their eyes, and if you see that they do have a possible concussion, to seek medical advice.
What else can parents be doing to help their child through any sports season?
I think the big thing for them is to make sure that they form a routine, getting that good sleep, making sure they get hydrated, making sure that they have the proper equipment, and that they're ready to go when the sports start in about 2 weeks.
Awesome. Joe, well, thank you so much. That's all the time we have. Thank you for joining us today.
Thank you.